Hi, I'm Colin Greenwood and work in creating artworks within the Android mobile space. I have designed and developed the SketchPad app as the binary equivalent of the artist SketchPad. It's a structure that allows me to develop ideas within the Android mobile space. Let's kick off the app by pressing the SketchPad icon. The SketchPad is a continuation of the work that created Image Animator app. Like the Image Animator app, the default screen set appears, and now we can see how the screen is being animated. First by slowly appearing, and then by the image contracting and simultaneously moving to the corner. While we are watching, let me explain the fundamentals of the SketchPad. It has two screens, one sitting on top of the other. The initial screen is one of a set of images that are loaded into the app. The details of loading the screen images are covered in the Image Animator tutorial and documentation. The second and top screen is created within the mobile. My initial thoughts when creating the texture pastiche was concentrated on the upper layer. I was interested in the perfect ratio, which, as you can see, is the design on the upper layer of the screen. I then looked for a counter to the curves of the perfect ratio and remembered the work of texture that I had seen, specifically her exhibition at the Piper Gallery in 2012. The images that I created were rectangular as against the squares of texture's work. This is a result of the mobile screen being preset. It's fixed and is rectangular, so a rectangular shape fits in with this space. The first screen set, entitled Texture Pastiche, was rectangular, but then I created a second set which I have entitled Texture 2 Pastiche. As you can see, the second screen set are just off rectangular. They are parallelograms. As Texture notes in one of her videos, this makes the shape slightly more interesting. I then looked at the upper screen and came to the conclusion that the two shapes together are not ideal and changed the upper screen to a zigzag shape. This is, as you can now see, the zigzag I initially had was a translucent blue, but I found that though it was pleasing with some of the background shapes, with others it clashed. This was the case with all the colours I tried until I came to the existing grey, which is not strictly speaking a colour. Being translucent allows the underlying rectangle and colours to remain visible. This combination gives a pleasing and calming ethos. In contrast, the next upper screen that I created is more confrontational. This has the Texture Pastiche images as the base, but with straight lines in the primary colours of red, blue and yellow moving across and down the screen, giving a chaotic feel about it. The lines are opaque and result in the formal ordered rectangle disappearing under the striking primary colour lines. Moving to another piece of work, This consists of Francis Bacon triptych called the Black Triptych, as it was painted shortly after his lover's suicide. Layered over the images is a computer-generated image based on Piet Mondrian's work. The screen is broken down into 9 segments by means of 2 horizontal and 2 vertical lines. The enclosed segments are then filled in with 1 segment in red, 1 in blue, 1 in yellow, and the remaining in white. The filling in is translucent, with Francis Bacon paintings showing through. I created another set of screens, these entitled Space, and display a number of photos obtained from NASA's website. This screen set has a closely associated top screen, also inspired by Piet Mondrian's work, but with the horizontal and vertical lines in the primary colours of blue and red. The 9 infill areas are filled in with the primary colour of yellow, except for 1 in white. Both the Mondrian-inspired images have a random element. The position of the vertical and horizontal lines in both cases has a random element, and the specific colours in the infill areas have a random element. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it.